Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Smartland announces tokenization of disruptive technologies fund. Security token platform Smartland has announced the tokenization of an investment fund. The Disruptive Technologies Fund will target mid-stage fintech firms and aims to raise a total of 8 million euros. Smartland is a London-based security token issuance platform. In late August 2019, Smartland announced the successful close of a security token offering, the STO, featuring a student housing complex in Nottingham, UK. Now the platform has announced its latest plans, the tokenization of an investment fund with a focus on mid-stage fintechs. Smartland says the fund, referred to as the Disruptive Technologies Fund, aims to acquire minority stakes in firms, a maximum of 20%, which indicate growth potential. The fund is looking to raise 8 million euros, and predictions for a return are 25 to 30%. The platform says they'll successfully focus on mid-stage fintechs in the blockchain, payment processing, and crowdfunding domains. Smartland cites massive potential in the fintech sector. Global fintech funding rose to $111.8 billion USD in 2018, up 120% from $50.8 billion in 2017, according to KPMG International. This tendency led to rapid expansion in the new working styles as collaborative hubs and co-working spaces appear all over the world. New investment strategies using brand new instruments are conceived daily. Crowdfunding is winning over more and more investors and asset owners. And above it all, we observe the towering might of asset tokenization as the pathway for fractional ownership of properties in multiple asset classes for all citizens of the world. According to the website, the Disruptive Technologies Fund will also participate in additional areas of emerging technology to include agtech, robotics, IoT, AI, and more. 30% of the fund will focus on the Asia-Pacific region, while 50% will target firms in the United States. 10% will focus on Europe, with another 10% spread out in undisclosed regions. In addition to investment funds, regulated real-world assets, to include equity, real estate, and fine art, have successfully experienced the benefits of tokenization through security tokens. Smartland looks to Liechtenstein law for blockchain-based services and targets HNWs. Smartland's a blockchain-based fintech that lays claim to tokenization, the first real estate offering in the UK. Says it will revise and expand its legal framework by basing future projects on Liechtenstein law. Liechtenstein has created digital asset-friendly regulation as it attempts to entice blockchain entrepreneurs. According to a release from Smartland, it is seeking to create a broader set of options for high-net-worth individuals, HNWs. Smartlands has previously announced it will focus on serving HNWs, family offices, and institutional investors. It will utilize the investment fund structure based on the Liechtenstein legislation under the EU regulatory derivatives. Yaroslava Tkalik, Smartland CMO, says that crowdfunding is a very exciting area of capital formation, particularly in the UK. Those preconditions allow us to involve all types of retail investors in campaigns for tokenized shares in virtually any asset class, says Tkalik. Smartlands remains a believer in investment crowdfunding, but dwelling on our past successes is not in Smartland's book, explains Ilya Obrastov, Smartland's CEO. We're excited about the possibilities of the Liechtenstein Blockchain Act presents to investors and issuers in regards to direct tokenization of any asset using blockchain tokens as containers for any assets. Armed with cutting-edge legislation for investment funds, the Liechtenstein jurisdiction is ideal for structuring basically any financial product on blockchain there may be. Obrastov believes the Liechtenstein SICAVs for open-ended funds can provide an efficient and fast way to introduce new investment ideas and opportunities on blockchain in one of the most prestigious fund jurisdictions. It is possible to tokenize any asset with a dedicated sub-fund. Smartlands says it plans to tokenize the first investment fund with £50 million in assets during the first 2 quarters of 2020. The company also says it has recently received quite promising offers from existing investment funds that are interested in using Smartlands technology and infrastructure to switch to blockchain technology and implementation of automated management of uncertified shares. Smartlands to host ETO. The well-known security token issuance and investment platform Smartlands raised eyebrows this week after the firm announced plans to tokenize its own equity. The firm seeks to raise $1 million through an equity token offering, ETO. Importantly, these funds will go towards the expansion of the Smartlands platform and the development of the company's new payment processing system, Smartee. Smartlands intends to tokenize around 3.5% of its equity stake. The tokenized equity will then be made available to investors worldwide. In total, the tokenized equity from Smartlands Holding Limited has a current value of $28,600,000. Interestingly, the company seeks to raise $3,900,000 from the first phase of the crowdfunding event. U.S. investors discussing the strategy, Smartlands CEO Ilya Obrastov explained the importance of his firm's goals. In a recent interview, he stated, "For the first time, we're making the tokenized shares issued on Smartlands available for the members of our U.S. community and some other previously untapped geographies. Providing U.S. investors access to the ETO is sure to provide the firm with more revenue." The road to the U.S. Smartlands originally made its U.S. expansion project public knowledge 2 months ago. Prior to this announcement, the company had already tokenized a disruptive fund. There is a tweet from Smartlands as we scroll past, right and back into the article. Across the Atlantic, Smartlands made strategic maneuvers as well. The firm teamed up with the ECN Crowdcamp earlier in the year. Additionally, the company tokenized real estate in the EU located in Nottingham. Full compliance investors can rest assured that the company's ETO is in line with the current securities regulations. The firm received approval for compliance with the Reg D and Reg S regulations. Additionally, the platform utilizes a FINRA licensed broker-dealer. IIP Securities partnered with Smartlands to bring the concept into reality. Smartee, another important goal behind the ETO, is to raise funding for the Smartee payment processing platform. Smartee seeks to be the next-gen payment processing firm that integrates the advantage of blockchain technology directly into your payment systems. Developers revealed that the platform will feature a treasure trove of unique options. These options will include co-owner payment cards coupled with a fully featured digital payment service. Importantly, the platform will incorporate a multi-currency wallet, which will allow users to participate in a wide variety of exchanges. Users can exchange crypto to crypto, fiat to crypto, and crypto to fiat. On top of this flexibility, users can earn cash back for purchases. Smartlands, the London-based Smartlands platform, entered the market in 2017. The firm's goal was to expand the tokenization of real economy assets. The company specializes in security token issuance and life cycle management. Smartlands continues to see success thanks to a variety of factors. Notably, the firm utilizes a proprietary solution for fractional ownership of virtually any asset class. Smartlands ETO, this latest ETO, is a perfect example of how the innovative company continues to be a major player in the tokenization sector. You can expect the firm's ETO to receive heavy media coverage moving forward. For now, U.S. investors can participate in the Smartlands ETO without delay. Smartlands hires London Strategic Consulting to assess UK market. This week, Smartlands, an institutional-grade tokenization platform, announced the hiring of London Strategic Consulting. The firm seeks to utilize London Strategic Consulting's market analysis to better position the company for the mainstream adoption of security tokens. The news demonstrates an increased pace of adoption for these regulatory-compliant tokens within the UK market. London Strategic Consulting, the LSC, is a non-profit consulting firm. Importantly, the organization is a student-run, and the choice to work with the LSC comes as part of London's corporate social responsibility program expands. The LSC provides tracking and forecasting services to companies seeking deeper insight into their industries. As such, the LSC determined that tokenized securities are to be the next major trend in the blockchain sector. Smartlands cooperated with the LSC to assess the digital security space in the UK. The group is to provide Smartlands with a fresh perspective on how and how soon security tokens are to disrupt the UK financial sector. In turn, Smartlands will utilize this data to best determine its role in the digitization of the UK economy. Security token adoption in the UK has been on the rise. The use of blockchain technology provides investors with more efficiencies, scalability, and transparency in the space. Most importantly, tokenization provides much-needed liquidity to the market. Speaking on the partnership, Yaroslava Takalik, Smartlands CMO, called the work of the student body marvelous. She explained that it was necessary to focus the study on the UK markets first, and this strategy allows Smartlands to tailor their plans to fit the nuances of the UK market directly. Takalik also stated that after the UK, the firm would begin to expand its research to include global trends in the space. Specifically, Smartlands is interested in collective investment funds and other structured products currently under development. And Yaroslava Takalik tweeted, "Visit smartlands.io and let us know what you want to see on Smartlands platform." For its part, the LSC is to identify any issues of mass adoption. These concerns are to focus on both issuers and investors in the blockchain sector. The LSC is to report any innovative, new financing and capital raising models discovered and their impact on the current market trends. This data will help to build a bridge between legacy finance and the new digital economy. Smartlands, the LSC report, should provide Smartlands with the critical data needed to lay out a comprehensive approach towards the UK market moving forward. The firm intends to focus its development efforts on these key aspects. To date, the LSC pointed out the distribution, structuring, issuance, primary listing, secondary trading, custody, portfolio management, advisory, and market making are the key areas requiring additional attention in the UK blockchain sector. There is no doubt that Smartlands took the proper approach towards discovering the latest asset tokenization trends. In this manner, the firm can develop new marketing practices and business models to further its overall goal to be the dominant tokenization platform in the UK. Importantly, these plans fall in line with the company's international expansion strategy for now. Smartlands appears to be ready to make some major adjustments in an effort to remain the industry leader. And for investors out there, the reason we like to discuss The Smartlands are for those who are invested into Stellar, as Smartlands is a partner with Stellar. I want to finish up this video with remember why you started. Again, guys, this is not financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. And we'll catch you in the next one.